Hello and welcome to So You Think You Can Fanon. I'm your host, Sergio, and with me is Jacob, Michael, and Matt.
The usual party. Is it official? Can we just promote Matt to a host now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I would say
I don't want to be a host. They're degenerates. Kiryu beats the fuck out of them.
Too bad. You're now a PP god.
Okay, before we start, I need to do my weekly criticism of Matt's handwriting. Matt, what the fuck is that H in that U?
The point was to make it look funny because this chapter funny, Jacob.
I don't believe you. That U looks like a W. That N is too skinny. And that H looks like a backwards N.
So I think we should begin, as you probably have guessed, we are coming to you with another Chain of Memories episode covering chapters 11 through 14. We've gone through 10 chapters so far, so I would like Matt to help me recap Chain of Memories so we can get on the right page, because I think a lot of us are burned out on plot details.
Alright, so it started off with Sora and his friends, and they had a fun birthday party, and they were going to go off to hero school. And then
Sora,
10 minutes later...
Riku and Angel.
Huh?
His friends are
Sora,
Riku and
Angel. Yeah, Sora, Riku, and Angel. There was no character named Jalisa. That is a lie. As we go forward, Sora goes home, and then his brother showed up, and his brother said, "Ma bitch," and the whole village burned to a fucking crisp in seconds.
His brother's name is Shadow. It's important that we say the names so we're not confused later.
Yeah, his brother is shit Tachi. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. His brother is basically Itachi. Shadow is his name. And no, he's not from Sonic the Hedgehog.
And
Let's see.
Shadow stabbed Sora in the guts, and he lost his memories.
But
yes.
he got the legendary eyes.
He had the legendary eyes back then, but they weren't trained. Then Sora was trained by Sora the Wise. That's
Different
not
character.
That's not a typo. That's Sora and Sora the Wise. Then Sora and Angel set out on an adventure to find Shadow?
And Riku, right?
Were they looking for Riku?
I think they were looking for Riku.
No, he wasn't really looking for Riku. He
wasn't
kind of found him.
They were.
Yeah, they were mainly looking for Angel.
No, they're looking for.
No, they're looking for. I could have sworn they were looking for Angel.
It doesn't matter who they were looking for, because we're not gonna know by the time this is over. Let's just keep going.
Well, yeah. So Sora and Angel, they got beset by Heartless. Angel disappeared, and Sora lost his memories again. Sora then met up with these two guys, these two chuds, Xavier and Sky. They're not really important.
Yeah.
Because they got murdered by Sora's sister.
Scarlet.
What was Sora's sister's name?
Yes, Scarlet. Sora's sister Scarlet shows up, and Sora just brutally kills her with no remorse and no regrets afterwards, after she kills somebody else.
Yep, it is described here that Sora's body is destroyed. Sorry, Scarlet's body is destroyed forever.
Yeah.
Unbelievably dead.
Far with that one.
So unbelievably dead.
Riku is back, and he's evil. He's Dark Riku. He's working with Organization 7. They have a mysterious leader, and one of the members is named Black Rose.
Yep, there's also others, whatever. Then there was a guy named Rain, and Sora and Rain fought, and then Rain was like, "Dude, I know your dad." And Sora said, "Damn, that's cool."
And they hung out for a bit. The maximum 2 chapters of life you get when you're a Mike Freney OC. Rain was then killed by Riku. Riku also dropped collapsed the castle.
No, Rain was
killed by Sora clone.
Oh yeah,
by
Sora
clone.
Replica. Yeah.
Yeah, so Sora but
dies
not
in
Sora.
Sora's arms and says, "You're good to go, buddy."
Go be protagonist. And Sora
Oh, and
said,
Sora's clone had a momentary problem of like, "Oh shit, what's going on? There's love in my heart," and then the next chapter he died after having love in his heart.
I'm forgetting that Sora, Xavier, and Sky went into the Twilight Castle, or they went to Hollow Bastion, and they got it collapsed on themselves. And I think Riku killed one of them, and then Scarlet killed the other one.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're going to Castle Twilight.
Yes, Riku killed one of them.
Yes, and then eventually it led to Sora storming a different castle, I'm pretty sure. Sora Replica axled himself, and then, what's it called? He fought Riku in the most drawn-out fight in all of fiction, and now Riku is good. Oh yeah, there's also Sora's, childhood friend Jaleesa who showed up.
Jaleesa
Yeah,
has
really
horny for
feelings.
Sora.
She's really horny.
Yeah, she's mad horny for Sora.
And I believe
And
that
that's
yeah,
that's pretty much everything.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'm sure Mike Freney will have expected us to know some other characters, so I will start us off with page 53. Chapter 11, Friends Reunited. Sora, wake up. You're in a shitty fan novel. Angel Sora opens his eyes and realizes, oh my god, I am in a shitty fan novel. What happened? Angel Sora slowly stands up and falls to one knee, changing back into Sora. A guy in a black robe appears in front of Sora. You're still alive? Not bad, Sora. But now it's time to die. The dark figure pulls out the Texiga?
What?
Texaiga.
Texiga?
That's a sword. That's a sword from Inuyasha.
Okay. No, you won't use me for this. Dark Riku appears in front of Sora. Impossible. How is it you found us? We're in the darkness?
You were in the darkness.
I guess you could say I followed the darkness right to you. Really? Is that so? Last I checked, your heart was under my control. Who's talking? I don't know. The dark figure opens his hand, lifting up Dark Riku. Die, Riku. The dark figure tightens his fist. Dark Riku's eyes widen, fall into his hands and knees, and grabbing his guts. He actually said heart.
His heart,
So,
bro.
be it. If I am going down, I am taking you with me. Dark Riku pulls out one of the dark blades. Dark Riku pulls back one of the dark blades, charging at the dark figure. Dark Riku swings the dark blade, cutting through the dark figure. The dark figure falls to his knees, disappearing. Dark Riku changes back to normal Riku, falling to his hands and knees. No, I failed. It was just an illusion. Laughing. That's right. A voice. Said a voice. Someday, I will return in the deepest darkness of your heart.
Laughing, that's right.
Until then, the voice fades. Riku collapses. Sora stumbles over towards Riku. Riku, is that really you? Sora turns Riku around. Riku opens his eyes. I'm sorry for everything. Riku, you can't die. Oh, come on!
The Mike
We just got
Freney,
Riku
he
back and
lasted
he's
10
dying.
chapters. He lasted 10 chapters, and now they get to kill him.
Yeah, sorry, boys.
I don't have
I need to have like a
time.
death. I'm gonna add like a
Please.
death count. So like, I'm gonna make a death count shirt that just counts how many punches in the guts, how many lamb asses were destroyed, how many eyes were widened, and of course, how many side characters were killed.
I don't have much time. Please, Sora, take care of her. Riku closes his eyes. Riku, you can't leave us. Riku, it's all my fault. Please forgive me. Sora falls to the side, closing his eyes, fading out. Sora slowly opens his eyes and is sitting up. Where am I? Jaleesa walks into the room. You're safe. You're safe? That you hold things
You're
in
safe.
is in Radiant Town. Jaleesa, you made it. Sorry. I couldn't make it sooner at first. I thought I was too late. Sora looks down. I shouldn't be alive. Why is that? Sora, I used the forbidden form. I had no choice. It's okay, Sora. You did what you had to do. I just don't understand. Once you change, you can't change. Back. The host is consumed by the infinite power, leading to the host's death. That's what our master said.
Is that the gate of death?
There were no quotation marks in that. I know it sounded like I was consciously.
You did a good job interpreting it.
Yeah, consciously saying each and their dialogue, but there's no quotation marks.
I call the next page. I call the next page. You cannot stop me. Are you guys ready? This one's pretty good. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you're lucky, or maybe it's something else. Maybe it has to do with something with my past. Sora looks up at Jaleesa. I couldn't save Riku. I saw Riku right before he died. Riku was free from the darkness. Who are you calling dead, Sora? Riku walk in the room.
Are you
Sora's-
kidding me?
So first things first, hold on. So we have, so it's like you tapped in the forbidden power, which I'm guessing is Angel Sora.
Yep.
Isn't that supposed to be a? Is it just? I just thought that was just a power up. Normal the Sora.
No, he does actually state he sort of told his master that he wouldn't use the form, but he used the form.
Okay.
I'm imagining like Riku is just in the corner, like smoking
My favorite part is that it's like maybe it has something to do with my past. You know, like a progression in the story, maybe some kind of new arc that we have like 100 or so more pages to go through. But no, Sora's really just like, fuck you, Jaleesa. No lore for you. I get the backstory.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's like Riku's dead. No, Riku, why? And Riku's like smoking a bowl in the corner of the room, just like
just
what?
He chucks a brick at him. He's like, "Hey, bitch, what's up?" Sora stands up. Riku, you're alive. I thought you were dead. I thought I was too. Somehow I got a second chance. Maybe it was our master Riku. It was the light, Sora.
The Force works in mysterious ways.
Okay, we're gonna get into a very emotional scene. It's the most original thing
I don't have tissues.
Micah's Freno has ever written. Well, I'll leave you two to catch up. I'm off to bed. See you guys tomorrow. Jaleesa walks out of the room. Sora and Riku sit down. Sora, yes, back when we were kids.
Yes. Yes. Just yes.
Yes.
I always thought I was better at stuff than you. Really? Are you mad? No, I kind of always thought you were better at everything too. To tell you the truth, Sora, I was jealous of you. Really?
This is just the end of the second game!
Shush!
I haven't played the second game.
Shush! I just wanted to live life the way you do, just following my heart. Well, I have my share of problems too, which is trying to be like you, Riku grins. Well, there is one advantage to being me you can't ever copy. You can never copy Sora. And what is that?
Having you for a friend!
Then I'm okay the way I am. Friends, best friends, Sora and Riku shake hands. A big crash comes from Jaleesa's room. Quick, Riku, check Jaleesa. She might be in trouble. Sora and Riku grab their blades, running to Jaleesa's room, both looking in shock. Look, Riku, an organization member with Jaleesa knocked out on the ground.
Are you sure she's not dead?
Don't you touch Jaleesa again. Riku pulls back the Fenrir blade, jumping towards the dark figure. Oh yeah, Riku just has the Fenrir now.
He had it before, and then he became Dark Riku.
Mm-hmm.
Riku gets in range. Check her guts.
Riku gets in range, swinging the Fenrir blade at the dark figure. The dark figure ducks, kneeing Riku in the guts. Riku's eyes widen. The dark figure kicks Riku backwards, crashing into a mirror, breaking it. Riku falls forward, knocked out. No, Riku! The dark figure appears in front of Sora, punching Sora in the guts. What are the next three words, boys? Say it with me now. 3, 2, 1.
Sora's eyes
widen.
The dark figure grabs Sora by the neck and throws Sora into a wooden shelf, breaking it. Sora blacks out cold.
Okay, so let me just make this clear for everyone that didn't watch the previous episodes. Dark Riku was killed by Shadow, and a clone came in to hit him. So I'm imagining while Sora's just saying this, clone Riku is just like, yeah, that's our story, that's our life. I remember that part, Sora. Yeah.
Also, I would like to point out that not only has Sora blacked out and reappeared somewhere else for this. No. He blacks out at the beginning of this chapter and wakes up in a different location, and now he's doing it again. And this chapter was only 2 pages long.
Yeah.
Art.
All right. Jake, I think it's your turn. Chapter 12, Organization 7.
Mom said it's my turn on the chain of memories. A few nights later, Organization 7 have a meeting. Well, it looks like Sora and Riku are on our tail, said Dark Rose. They're going to be hard to defeat, said Darkheart.
Darkheart?
Isn't that's like a warrior cat, isn't it? Isn't that a warrior cat?
Probably.
You're right, Darkheart. What's on his right? Da-da-da. Hopefully soon Jaleesa's memory will start to fill in. Once her memory is back, we will defeat Sora and Riku, and this world will belong to us, said Kai.
What? Kai is in here.
What should we do in the meantime, said Darkheart. We send out the shadows, said Lex.
I like how there's Lex and Kai, and then there's Darkheart and fucking Dark Rose.
Dark Rose, Dark Heart, and Greg.
Oh my god, this is
Says-
the chapter! This is the Chaser chapter! Okay, hold on. I really
what
like this
chapter?
one. Nothing. Keep reading. I just...
Said
this
Dark
one's
Rose,
so
of
funny.
course, right away. The next day, Sora and Riku wake up after a long night. Well, Riku, are you ready to keep searching for... I thought they just, like, died. Didn't they just, like, die?
No, they got knocked out.
They're just...
This is
they're like this is like a
multiple
day...
days
like,
later.
2 nights later. and
Their
they're just,
guts
like,
have
back
been
to
so
normal.
pummeled to like pulps. I think they're fine.
Back to,
They're
like,
fine.
the status quo. Our friends are dead, whatever. The next day, Sora and Riku wake up after a long night. Well, Riku, are you ready to keep searching for Jalissa? Yes, right behind you, Sora. Let's get going, Sora and Riku walk through Twilight Gardens Marketplace. Sora goes to a food stand and gets himself and
Didn't we
Riku
call it
some
someplace
breakfast.
else? Was it Twilight something? Was it Garden?
I don't know.
Radiant Town.
Radiant Town.
They sit on a couple of bar chairs and eat, so where do you think Jalissa could be Riku? I don't know, Sora. I don't remember much of that night. All I remember was someone broke through the window. The guy was wearing a black robe. I charged at him. He looked at Jalissa, smiled, and knocked me out.
You want to go look for Jalissa again, Riku? Yeah, sure. Hey, Riku.
All right, what?
Where the
what's
fuck
our,
are we
what,
going?
Hey, Riku, what's our lead? Our what? That's right. He took
The
Josh,
only lead we have here is
Where's
you,
Jalissa?
Sora. You're the lead character.
Drake,
That's right.
where's
He
Jalissa?
took me out shortly after that. Only clue is 7 people in black. Where did that clue come from, if you don't mind me asking?
Don't ask questions.
There's only one guy. I am full Sora. I think we should keep moving. Sounds good to me. Let's keep moving, Riku. Sora and Riku head through the town square when a person in black appears while it isn't the chosen one, and Riku remember us. Riku feels uneasy remembering the darkness in his heart. You're the one who captured Jalissa. Give her back now. Laughing, that's where you're wrong. You'll never get Jalissa back ever. Wait, what are you talking about? That's for you to figure out yourself. The black robe guy snaps his fingers, and Robin and Sarah appear. Who? Now finish them off. The mysterious guy disappears. Well, Riku, are you ready to kick some butt? Right behind you, Sora. I'll take care of Sarah. Riku, you take on
What?
Robin. You got it, Sora. Sora pulls out his blades from his backpack. Riku pulls his blades out from his belt and charges at Sarah and Robin. Sora swings the ultimate blade at Sarah, but Sarah blocks it with her sword of darkness. Sora goes to trip Sarah, but
Who
Sarah
are
jumps
these
and kicks Sora
people?
backwards.
Okay,
Is this Nico Robin?
Michael, your turn.
All right,
Okay.
Michael. Bring us through it. I get the next page, though. I get the
Alright,
next page.
okay. Sora flips back up. Sorry. I look at Sarah and I go, Sora. Sarah charges
Oh my
at
God.
Sora. They block each other's attacks with their
Guys.
blades. Sarah goes to stab Sora. Sora hits Sarah's sword up and elbows Sarah in the guts. God fucking damn it. Sora steps back and aims an energy wave at Sarah. Sarah moves to the side, dodging the energy wave. Sarah swings her sword of darkness at Sora, but Sora blocks it with the Oblivion Blade. Sora swings the ultimate blade, hitting Sarah's sword. Sorry,
There's a
Sarah.
stack of 4 Sarahs in that paragraph.
Sora,
fucking
sorry,
tongue
so
twister.
Sarah. This is the worst chapter.
You shouldn't have this happen. Sorry, Sarah, but there's no way you will beat me ever. Laughing. Are you sure about that? You always end up being with me no matter what. And you want me... I know you do? Who the fuck is Sarah? Who the fuck? Hold on. If she is an important... If she has a name, she has to have a poster. I need to know what her poster looks like.
I think she has like a purple character design.
Who the fuck
No,
is
that's
Sarah?
Jalissa.
I don't care.
There's only Dark Sarah. And she's just like
Who-
she looks like
Who is Sarah?
this is Sarah.
Who?
This is the
Who is
first
she,
time
Freney?
This is Sarah. Let me go grab who's the other guy? Robin?
Yeah, Nico Robin from fucking One Piece.
They look
Sarah
the same.
Dark.
They literally look the same.
They're
They
twins,
do.
maybe?
Are they twins?
Probably. Anyways, where was I? So I guess they have history.
No, I hate you, Sarah.
No, I hate you, Sarah. Sora goes to kick Sarah, but Sarah jumps back, dodging the kicks. Sora swings the ultimate blade and cuts Sarah on the left arm. Sora then turns on one of the blades backwards and knocks Sarah in the face. Sarah swings her sword of darkness at Sora, but Sora blocks it up and power kicks Sarah to the ground, sliding on her back. Sarah slowly gets up and gives an evil smile. What are you, laughing? At you are such a fool, Sora. Oh, sorry, what are you laughing at? You are such a fool, Sora. You can't hide the past and you know it. No, Sora grabs his head. What the fuck is this Cloud Strife-ass bullshit?
I think I prefer it where it's the way you said it originally, where it's what are you laughing
sorry.
at?
What are
I
you?
think that's
laughing
better.
at...
I think that's better.
You are
It's at least
I'm just so used to just seeing laughing.
Yeah.
No,
What are you
no.
laughing?
Sora
I hope
grabs
you
his
guys are
head
ready for the end of this paragraph.
in pain.
going.
You're wrong. The past is history. So much... That is true. That past is history. So much
legally
anger and
history.
hate. That's it, Sora. Feed your mind with anger and join me. We can be together again and live with each other forever. No, shut up. Shut up and die. Shut up, die, now. Sora pulls back the ultimate blade. Sora launches
Shut
the
up, die
ultimate
now.
blade with full force, piercing through Sarah's guts. Sora removes the ultimate blade from Sarah's
Sarah
guts
is
as Sarah
dead.
falls to her knees and hits the dirt face first.
Jesus Christ. Who is this character? Why is she dead?
Sora, we have history. Fuck you, kills her.
Let's see. So her lifespan was 6 paragraphs.
Let's go, new record.
You're like my 5th love interest. Time to end
Time
up like
to
the
die.
rest of them.
In the words
Will
of
you
Jim
fight or will you
Corrigan,
die like a
time
dog?
To die.
Time's up, Muty.
Where was it?
What?
Robin charges
paragraph.
at Sora from behind. Look out. Sora turns around right before Robin's Queen's sword hits Sora. Riku jumps in front of Sora and blocks the
Why
sword.
does she have a
Riku...
sword based on the fucking prefecture of New York City known as Queens?
Riku kicks Robin backwards in the dirt, sliding on her back. Don't worry, Sora. This one is mine. This one in mine. Robin charges back at Riku, holding her queen's sword in the air. Riku, I could have sworn this was the plan to begin with. Riku blocks Robin's queen's sword with the Fenrir blade.
Yeah, I like how it basically supposes that Riku and Robin were just sitting there, just watching,
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
doing anything.
probably.
Riku swings the Oathkeeper blade at Robin, but Robin
Where did he
flips
get
backwards,
that?
dodging Riku's Oathkeeper blade. Robin swings her Queen Sword out at Riku and uses Light Wave. Riku jumps up towards Robin, dodging the Light Wave. Riku kicks Robin in face! Riku hits
face.
Robin with the Fenrir blade, knocking Robin to the ground. Sorry, Robin, but you're just too weak. You're just like Sarah, dumb and foolish. Ouch. Dude, she just watched Sarah get fucking murdered. Robin gets back up. That's where you're wrong. Oh, really? Then prove it. Robin charges at Riku and swings the Queen's Sword at Riku, but Riku blocks it with the Oathkeeper blade. Robin swings the Queen's Sword over and over again. Each time, Riku blocks the blade with both blades, laughing. Sorry, Robin, you're not beating me. So I shall end this now. Riku pulls back the Oathkeeper blade and power kicks Robin backwards. Riku spins the Fenrir blade.
Okay.
Strength.
Hold on. I'd like to point out.
Yeah.
I'm studying this very well choreographed fight scene.
Mm-hmm.
Riku has swapped blades between the kick and now apparently, and so has Robin from the Queen's Sword to the Save the Queen sword. Which, fun fact, Save the Queen is not a sword and is in fact a staff for Donald Duck.
Where
I
does
think
it
it's
show
also a
Save the
Final
Queen?
Fantasy weapon.
Yeah, where
I
the
think
fuck
it
does it
next-
say
In the
Save
next
the Queen?
paragraph, Save the Queen's sword, breaking it into pieces.
Oh.
Alright, so let's see. Riku spins the Fenrir blade. Give me strength! The Fenrir blade lights up full of power. Riku charges at Robin, slowly getting up, not aware of Riku approaching her. Oh god, she's got her earbuds in! No!
I can't believe
Right
Riku's
as-
just fucking He-Man.
Right as Robin looks up, Robin sees Riku's blade coming down. Robin lifts up the Queen's Sword, ready to block Riku's Fenrir blade. Riku swings down the powered Fenrir blade against Robin's Save the Queen sword, breaking it to pieces. Riku kicks Robin off her feet. Now, Robin, you will die. They don't know their
These are
names.
the protagonists. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
point out.
Riku
The
and Sora are the
protagonists in this
protagonists.
chapter are like fighting these people, and these people are like we can be friends again. And the main characters are like, no, fuck you, bitch,
I
die.
feel like there's like a chapter or two missing that like explain this like entire connection.
A chapter or two? There's like a book missing, Michael.
I know, but I'm just saying that there is like no setup before this for these two
next
characters.
Michael Kahn, you need to go walk up to Michael Thomas Freney and tell him that he needs to write another spin-off book about Robin and the other one,
Sarah.
But here's my favorite part. Riku kicks Robin off her feet. Now, Robin, you will die. Riku pulls back the Oathkeeper blade to glowing. Riku uses Death Wave, aiming it at Robin. Robin gets ready to run away. She doesn't want to fight anymore, but before she can run, the blast hits Robin, destroying her for good. What the fuck?
That's what happens when you use Death Wave.
But here's the best part.
Uh-oh.
Riku put the blades away on his belt and walks up to Sora. Well, Sora, that takes care of those two lowlifes. You're right on that one, Riku. Now we just need to find those...
Good job, buddy. We're done. What were we doing again?
Find those guys and find out what they know about our friend Jaleesa. Well, Sora, we won't know by standing around here. That's for sure. I don't know about you, Riku, but I'm tired from that fight. Why don't we call it a day?
Actually, I would have to agree with you on that one, Sora. Let's head home and look for them tomorrow.
Sora and Riku walk back into their house, collapsing on the couches, falling asleep.
Alright, my parents are calling for me, so I think we should take a commercial break.
Sounds
Alright,
good to
sounds
me.
good.
The first commercial break in Chain of Memories.
Be a few minutes.
Fuck.
Let's recap what they did during that day. They woke
They
up.
just slaughtered 2 innocent people who were being mind controlled by the fucking villains.
Alright, here's the thing.
Alright, let's go to bed.
Alright, do you not think that it crosses their mind for 1 second to just, I don't know, leave one alive so they can ask them where the fuck Jaleesa is?
No, they have to murder them so hard that they are fucking permanently destroyed.
They're gone for good.
And
No
then they're
Dragon
like,
Balls, no Resurrection, no
Good job,
Darth
buddy.
Vader.
Let's go get bagels.
No, they already got the bagels.
Let's go get more bagels.
I want to bring this to YumaCon one year. Whenever the fucking pandemic is over, or when it's at least safer to go to like conventions and stuff, I want to bring this to conventions and see what people genuinely think about this. Because
It would be hilarious. It would be one of the funniest things ever.
because
It is the funniest thing ever.
It's funny because it's a published book, and anyone who has any semblance of knowledge about Kingdom Hearts knows what's going on.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, this isn't just a published book, Michael. This is a published book, part of a series of books that is collectively worth over $100.
That is true.
And it's not like
I did
it's not
pay
like
for
one
it.
book was worth $160. There's 8 books, each worth $20.
I want to know if I can get the old version of Chain of Memories.
With the shitty cover.
With the
Yeah,
old
I
hope
cover.
so.
Yeah, I need to know. Give me a second. Let me just...
Wait, that's a really good question, though. When did this get a cover? When was this?
He probably commissioned it while it was being written or something.
But when was this written? When was this made? Versus when it was published?
The very troubling part with Chain of Memories is that if you look it up on Amazon, you get the fucking Chain of Memories. You know, the fucking Kingdom Hearts stuff.
Yeah.
Michael Freney. God damn it. It's so hard to find it. Hold on, I know.
Type it in with Michael Freney.
Clash of the Ancients Redemption. Michael Freney.
While Sergio's doing his thing, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
There it is. All right,
Alright,
Michael
sounds good.
Freney, Clash of the Ancients Azure series.
If he
Alright.
comes back, tell him I'm using the bathroom.
Okay, so let me see. I want to know if I can get the shitty cover. Yes, you can get the shitty cover.
Yes.
It is out of stock, unfortunately, I think. Yeah, it's out of print. Limited availability. So yeah, it's out of stock. You can't get the OG Chain of Memory. Look at the back of the book. I think the back of the book is way better.
What's the... Oh my goodness.
I genuinely want to get my hands on an actual copy of the OG print. Specifically just so I can have it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to get... I don't know why there's two versions of Forgotten Memories. That's the weirdest thing. 370 pages for the original version. 370 pages for version 2. So what's the difference? I'm so confused. Like, I genuinely want to know what the fuck happened.
We have to interview, or you have to ask Michael Freney some questions sometime. Don't tell him we have a podcast.
Right.
Just ask him some questions.
I want to see the reviews. I want to see my review for it. Like, this is 448 pages. Yeah, it's the second edition.
Yeah.
Which was made in 2016. So my guess is that the update happened around in, 2016, like before that.
Mm-hmm.
But to think that these books are part of a series, and that this series has been going on for 6 years.
Do you have his email? Because I might write him an email.
I do have his email. I will give it to you, because that if you order through the actual store, he'll send you updates and stuff, like about the order. It is. This is, here, I'll just copy and paste it.
Yeah, just copy and paste it. I don't think we want the whole lot. Well, we're gonna cut this out anyway, so it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah. So that's the email.
Alright.
Very bold to go with Enterprises.
FreeneyEnterprises@gmail.com.
Made in the USA, Moni, Illinois.
Beautiful.
On June 8th, 2020.
Alright, I'll tell him, I'll ask him a couple questions. What are some questions that we want to ask him?
What were your influences? That one has to be like kind of on the nose.
Yeah, that one's slightly on the nose, but I think that's a good one, because that's just a generic question to FreeneyEnterprises@gmail.com. Question, fan questions to a great author. Hello, Mr. Freney. I am a young writer and avid reader who has come across your book.
I am back. My parents threw me into a landmass, and I've returned from South America.
Well, I'm very proud, but Jake is currently being thrown into a landmass right now.
Ouch.
I think he's actually dropping some landmasses.
I'm currently writing an email to Michael Thomas Freney himself. I'm not going to tell him. I'm not going to say we're in a podcast. I'm just going to ask him a couple of questions.
Okay.
Here's what I have written so far. Hello, Mr. Freney. I am a young writer and avid reader who has come across your book series, specifically the book simply titled Chain of Memories, and have been enjoying it greatly.
Also,
however, yeah?
I'm going to stop you for a second there, because there's something else before I left. Well, first of all, as with Mike Freney standard, after you brutally murder someone, you take a nap.
Yep, that's the rule.
Yep.
That's how serial killers get found, because they kill somebody, or two people, and then they take a fucking nap.
Yeah. Ted Bundy, he just took a nap at the bench, and the police walked up to him and were like, "What you doing there, buddy?" And he's like, "Oh, I just taking a nap." I was like, "Oh, there was a murder nearby. You want to come in for some questions, Mr. Bundy?" Well, what do you have anything on me? He's like, "Yeah, you're taking a nap. Hands on the ground." But yeah, they went to go sleep off their crimes, and the being that they're his like submissive lord between Sarah and Rob. Do you guys understand what I mean? What this feels like? It's like a cutscene compilation or something.
All right, yeah. What were your inspirations? When was the book first written, not published? I am curious when pen first touched paper.
Because you know what, it kind of feels like the 358 days movie, the quotation marks that they include in like the 1.5, because like obviously they can only show you like the rendered cutscenes, and they can't show you like the 2D like the in-game engine like non-voice dialogue. It feels like we missed all that, and we're only seeing like the rendered cutscenes. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah. So, how did your grandfather influence your fighting scenes? When was the book first written? What were your inspirations? What's another good one? I don't want to just come out and ask him, why the fuck does it read like somebody did a 0.1 draft version of a book and then published that?
Your writing style is a little unique. What ask about what I
Why
find
do you tend to avoid using words like he and she, instead opting to refer to characters by their first names all the time?
maybe you could also ask about the quotation marks in a nice fashion. I think I think if
Dear
somebody
Michael
asked
Freney, yeah.
I think if somebody asked you what is peak Mike Freney writing, is chapters 11 through 14. We have uh we have guts, we got eyes widened, we got
We haven't had
characters
a landmass
dying characters dying as soon as they're introduced. We have people being introduced out of nowhere that we the characters are supposed to know, but we don't know. They're like Robin and Sarah. Because there was 8 hours of gameplay that I missed where Sora and Riku fought with Robin and Sarah. They turned to the dark side.
All right, I'm gonna ask him. Mr. Freney, are you aware that there is a video game series with two main characters named Sora and Riku? Did they steal your original ideas in some manner?
I don't think that we should ask that kind of question. I feel like that's like a little that's a way too on the nose.
Yeah, yeah. You could say, are you a Kingdom Hearts fan, or are the names coincidental?
I am simply curious. Did Kingdom Hearts have any influences in the creation / design of this book?
Who's your favorite Kingdom Hearts character?
for legal reasons, I have to say no.
Like I'm genuinely curious. I want to know
reading.
these answers.
That reminds me of something I learned about that for a while. Amazon did a thing where they partnered up with certain publishers to allow you to write and publish and get paid for your fan fiction. There was only one company that did it though. It was the company that did Pretty Little Liars and Vampire Diaries, and the author used it to, because the author of Vampire Diaries got kicked off her own series because she didn't want to go with the pairing the publishing company wanted to, so she just took advantage of that to just finish out the series.
That's pretty metal.
All right, so here's the whole thing. Hello, Mr. Freney. I am a young writer and avid reader who has come across your book series, specifically the book simply titled Chain of Memories, and have been enjoying it greatly. However, I have many questions for the author of such a truly unique book. If you have the time at some point, I would deeply appreciate you answering a few of my questions. What were your inspirations? When was the book first written? How did your grandfather influence your fighting scenes? Why do you tend to avoid using words like he and she instead of opting to refer to characters by their first names all the time? I am simply curious, did Kingdom Hearts have any influences in the creation or design of this book? Thank you for reading. Please get back to me when you have the time to answer my questions. Sincerely, your fan.
Maybe you could ask if there was anything cut out of this book. Say
Yeah, I want to know
you-
the cut content.
Yeah. You notice that a lot of characters seem to just appear, and it appears that Sora and Riku we could just say Sora has some history with them, but they're not really we don't get to see any of that. Was that cut? You can refine my rambling into a coherent question.
I'm really interested in the characters Robin and Sarah specifically,
were introduced
as they seem to have a sordid and intensely interesting history with our main characters Sora and Riku. Alright, shall I send it?
Yes. We should cosplay Chain of Memories at the next...
It's a pretty easy
should.
cosplay.
We should.
I would be okay with cosplaying.
We gotta... Once this whole shebang is over with, we gotta fly Matt out to Michigan and go to a convention with him.
Maybe.
I just made a fucking war crime in my toilet. I'm back.
Yumacon is the ultimate crossover.
I just sent an email to Michael Thomas Freney.
With
What was
questions.
What I sent him was... Here, I'll read it one more time. Hello, Mr. Freney. I am a young writer and avid reader who has come across your book series, specifically the book simply titled Chain of Memories, and have been enjoying it greatly. However, I have many questions for the author of such a truly unique book. If you have the time at some point, I would deeply appreciate you
Chain of
answering a few
Memories.
of my questions. What were your inspirations? When was the book first written? How did your grandfather influence your fighting scenes? Why do you tend to avoid using words like he and she, instead opting to refer to characters by their first names all the time? I am simply curious, did Kingdom Hearts have any influences in the creation or design of this book? Was there any cut content from the book that was perhaps lost in editing the book? I am really interested in the characters Robin and Sarah specifically, as they seem to have a sordid and intensely interesting history with our main characters Sora and Riku. Thank you for reading. Please get back to me when you have the time to answer my questions. Sincerely, your fan.
Oh yeah, also on the topic of the Save the Queen weapon, in the Final Fantasy series, it's been a whip, it's been a sword, it's been a great sword, and of course in Kingdom Hearts it's been a staff. It's a recurring weapon that nobody can determine a
Nice.
a design for.
Well, I don't think this guy's taken the inspiration from Kingdom Hearts or from Final Fantasy. I think it's specifically Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, we only have 2 more pages to go. And
No,
then
we have
we
more
can...
than that, don't we?
I didn't even know like. Save
Oh,
the
we're
Queen
reading
was-
chapter 14 too?
I thought we
Yes.
were.
Oh, okay. Then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more
It should be
pages.
like
4 pages.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
It's 4 full pages. The last page has just like a paragraph on it.
It's not. It's like 2 lines.
All right,
All right.
chapter 13, Castle Twilight. Whose turn is it to read?
Oh, wait, we
Hold
should
on,
make
hold
it
on,
clear
hold on.
where to cut. Let's clap.
Hold on. Welcome back.
All right. Castle chapter 13 is where we were.
Yes, Castle
Yeah.
Twilight. I'll read.
Yeah, go ahead.
Meanwhile, dun dun dun. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. Damn, they beat the trackers. Said Akiza.
Akiza.
Don't worry, everything is going as planned. Said Rai. Translator's note: Keikaku meets plan. Good, Sora. Use that anger. Fall into the deep abyss, said Dark Rose. Once Sora falls into the darkness, Sora will become our pawn, said Rai. Then the door to light will be ours, and we will exist completely, said Dark Rose. Yes, being that we are the villains, we get quotation marks and proper grammar, said Darkheart. That's not what he said. What he actually said was, what about Riku? What will we do about Riku? Laughing. Don't worry about Riku. about it, Riku. It's more. Oh wait, sorry. Laughing. Don't worry about it. Riku is more dark than you know. We can take care of Riku. We just need Jaleesa's memory to fully return," said Dark Rose. "Dark Rose, why didn't you have a comma there?" said Rai. That's also not what he said. What he said was, "Jalisa, hurry up. We need you soon." Laughing. "Let the destruction begin," said Rai. What's it called? I complimented Freney too soon when he didn't include a comma where there needed to be, and I realized that said Dark Rose doesn't end in a period. After a good night's rest, Sora and Riku wake up. That was quite a day we had yesterday. Right, Riku? You got that one right. Although the trackers are pretty easy to beat. That's true, Riku. But I don't think this journey will get any easier, though. You're right on that one, Sora. What does this sound like a Red Letter Media video? You're right on that one, Jay. I expect nothing less. Well, Riku, let's go find out where those organizations guys are hiding Jalisa.
This has like the pacing and writing style of a gay porno.
well, we are recording in the middle of Slashfic week. I am right behind you, Sora. I think we might find them at Castle Twilight. Sounds good to me, Riku. Don't worry, Jalisa, we are coming for you. I guess Riku was sleeping, and he was like, "What? Angel? Yes, Riku, it's me. Exposition delivered off camera. Angel, we haven't seen you in forever. Where are you? That's not important. What you need to know is your next plot important location is Castle Twilight. I've marked it on your map. Please go through 8 more hours of gameplay that we won't get to see in this book adaptation." Oh, alright.
It's a novelization.
Alright,
Walk into town.
yeah, Sora and Riku walk into town. When Sora walks over to a food stand and gets him and Riku breakfast. Man, this guy's food stand is just making bank. Sora and Riku continue toward Castle Twilight while eating. That burrito was super good. Don't you think so, Riku?
The breakfast burrito.
It sure was, after that long night's sleep, for sure. A person in a black robe appears behind Sora and Riku, clapping her hands.
This just happened.
Sora and Riku turn around. "Who the heck are you?" said Riku. "Wait a minute, I remember you. You're the one who took Jalisa from us. How would you know that they're all wearing the same robe?"
Body
said
types.
Sora.
They're checking body types.
"Bingo, we have a winner. I thought you would never figure it out." The girl takes off her hood, showing her face. "My name is Akiza, number 7. And yes, I did take Jalisa." "How could you?" Sora pulls the blades off his back and charges at Akiza. Akiza pulls out the Nishijin sword and
What
blocks
is the
Sora's
Nishijin
blades.
sword, Matt?
The Nishijin,
Do we
I
know
can't-
anything?
Is this another Inuyasha?
let's see, that's just the name of a sword type.
What's the sword type?
Let's see. Following the name of the world, the residents of Kyoto establishing.
It's probably like a katana thing.
Well,
No,
Nishijin is a district.
Nishijin Ori is a traditional textile produced in the Nishijin district of Kamikyo.
The Nishijin sword.
In Kyoto, Japan.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just a sword name, I
Nishijin
guess.
just looks like it's just a district in Kyoto.
Alright.
Block Sora's blades, and someone can take over.
Alright.
No, not you, Matt. You are a ret. I'm reading.
I'll do it.
I'm
Or
reading.
not.
I'm reading. Laughing, "Sorry, Sora, but you'll have to try harder than that to beat me." Akiza pulls back the Nishijin sword and kicks Sora backwards into a gift shop stand. Darn,
Wait, hold
semicolon.
on, guys. Do villains use swords and heroes use blades in this story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darn you, Riku pulls off the blades from his belt, running towards Akiza. Right before
I'm not used to
Riku's
that.
blades hit Akiza, she smiles, snapping her fingers, disappearing. Riku then falls forward in the dirt. Damn
Was
it,
he
that
swinging
fool.
with his whole fucking body?
Yeah. Damn it, that fool got away, Riku. I swear next time we meet, she is dead. Riku gets back up. So does Sora. Don't worry, Sora. We will kill her next time. Don't worry. I know we will kill her. For sure. Come on, Riku. Castle Twilight is waiting with our quotations. Sora and Riku make it out of the town and into the woods with Castle Twilight behind the woods. I don't know about you, Sora, but these guys seem pretty though. Yes, they
Pretty
do.
tough.
No, it says though.
Oh.
Yes, they do. But we are tougher as long as we have the blades and stick together. No one can beat us. Sora and Riku make their way through the forest. Akiza returns to Castle Twilight. So,
These guys seem
Akiza,
pretty though.
how did the meeting with Sora and Riku go? Said Darkheart. They don't seem so tough to me, says Akiza. Don't get too confident, Akiza. Sora and Riku are not to be underestimated, said Dark Rose. That's right, we must fight with caution. Sora has the power to destroy us all. Sora knows that. But if not careful, it will destroy him too. Said Lex. I don't think Sora knows, otherwise he would have done it before. Well, they are almost here, said Akiza, laughing. Good, it's time to stop them now, and Jaleesa's memory is almost complete within the span of a chapter. That's some pretty good pacing, said Dark Rose. Well, Riku, I think we're almost out of the woods. Jalisa has to be there. I can feel it. Can you feel the quotations too? Riku, yes. Jalisa is close, Sora. And Riku walk right out of the woods, looking up at Castle Twilight. Sora and Riku walk up to the front gate. So, Sora, how do we get in? By defeating me. Sora and Riku turn around.
Wait.
You remember me, don't you? Of course, we sure do, Akiza. But this time you won't get away, said Sora.
Wait, hold on. I have a I just
Yeah?
realized something. Remember how earlier we were introduced to Kai?
Yeah.
Was that supposed to be Rai and he misspelled his name?
No, that's just another member.
No, Kai is a real member, I'm sure. Because let's see here. We have 7 members. There's Dark Rose, Dark Heart, Rai, Kai, Akiza, and
They have a leader that we haven't met, I'm pretty sure.
we have a leader.
Kai is an actual person. They have a poster.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Also, in
Now let's
general,
look
I
up
put
for
a
Rai.
picture of Akiza.
Rai also has a poster.
Yeah.
He looks just like Riku.
Oh, if anybody's listening wants to see what these characters look like, type in Mike Freney books. That's Mike, as in Mike, Freney, Freney books, and go to his website, and then you can look up character names as we say them.
You should also, I don't know, use our affiliate link if you want to buy the book. Just saying.
Yeah, I just had to show there a little bit.
Alright, Jake, start us out with Chapter 14.
Chapter 14, Sora and Riku versus Akiza number 7. Riku pulls the blades from his belt and runs towards Akiza. Riku jumps up in the air and charges down towards Akiza. Akiza pulls out the Nishijin sword and blocks Riku's blades. Riku floats backwards, landing on the ground. Riku and Akiza hit each other's swords, blocking each other's blades, held in place. Riku then swings the Fenrir blade under Akiza's Nishijin sword.
We haven't met Elsa yet.
That's just Elsa. That's just Elsa. But
We haven't met Elsa yet.
I know.
Akiza steps on the Fenrir blade, then kicks Riku backward to the ground. Riku flips back. Now you're going to get it. Riku throws the Fenrir blade at Akiza, but Akiza ducks, dodging the Fenrir blade. You missed. But Riku just smiles, watches the Fenrir blade fly back towards Akiza. It's a fucking boomerang, apparently. Right before the Fenrir blade hits Akiza, Akiza jumps up and flips backward. What? No way. The Fenrir blade.
Well, he just did a strike
Riku
raid.
Backwards toward the ground. So he throws it, expects it to come back, and then doesn't expect it to come back, and it hits him.
Yep.
Well, that was easy. That takes care of that. Hold it right there, buddy. Akiza turns around. Ah, yes, Sora.
Buddy.
Buddy. Akiza turns around. Ah, yes, Sora. I forgot about you. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but this fight is far from over. Sora pulls the blades off from his back. Pulls the blades off from his back.
And runs towards Akiza.
It's
That
so...
sentence just really hurt my head.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah? What's up?
I just imagine, oh god, I'm imagining, how easy it is to just guess what's gonna happen in a Mike Freney fight. It's like I walk up to you, and I punch you in the guts, and your eyes widen, and you're like, no, Sergio, and then you grab my fist, and you do a flip, and then you block my other fist, and then you throw me into a landmass,
And then you hold in place.
and then you charge at me, and then you jump up, and then you also jump charge at me, and I'm like, oh no.
And then you die.
Yeah, I just die.
You're introduced and then immediately killed off. That's the rule.
Akiza holds up the Nishijin sword. Akiza and Sora collide blades. Sora pulls the blades back and kicks Akiza in the gut. Sora swings the Oblivion Blade in the air and uses an energy wave, knocking Akiza backwards against the ground. Sora runs towards Akiza. Akiza flips back to his feet right before Sora's Oblivion Blade hits Akiza. Akiza swings the Nishijin
Wait,
sword
Akiza's
down,
a
holding
guy?
the Oblivion.
No, he typoed.
Sure. Let's go with that. Holding the Oblivion Blade down, Akiza elbows Sora in the face and pulls back the Nishijin sword to stab Sora. Right before it hits Sora, Sora catches it with both blades. Come on, Sora, you have so much more power than this. Sora struggles to hold the Nishijin sword in place. All you have to do is unlock the darkness in your heart. Sora then struggles again with the darkness inside of him. Shut up, Sora grips the blades and lifts up Akiza's Nishijin sword. Sora kicks Akiza in the guts and beats Akiza with the blades. Beats Akiza with the blades. Is that like literally or metaphor? Like he's hitting
I think
Akiza?
he's hitting her.
Or he's literally beating her. Like
I think
winning.
he's like beating her with the blades.
Now the final touch. Sora jumps back. Sora jumps back. Sora swings the blades and points the Oblivion Blade at Akiza.
All right, here's where I go. The blades light up. Sora uses a dark wave. The blast hits Akiza, sending Akiza back against a tree, breaking it. Sora walks up to Akiza. So you had enough yet, Akiza? Not yet, Sora. Akiza gets up. Sora launches the ultimate blade at Akiza. Akiza pulls up the Nishijin sword, blocking Sora's blades. Akiza goes to trip Sora, but Sora jumps up, dodging Akiza's foot. Akiza grabs Sora by the neck and throws Sora backwards against the ground. Sora comes running towards Akiza and jumps over Sora. So Sora flips over a foot, and then Akiza grabs him by the throat and choke slams him. Nice.
And he jumps over.
It jumps over her foot.
Yeah.
Riku charges up the Fenrir blade and uses a dark wave. Akiza jumps up eye level with Riku. Catching Riku off guard, Akiza hits Riku with the side of the Nishijin sword, knocking Riku to the ground. Akiza lands on the ground next to Riku and looks over to Sora, who's slowly getting up. Riku flips back up. Akiza, you won't get away with this! I'll do anything to stop you, Akiza! Riku suddenly feels a sharp pain in his heart. Riku falls to one knee, grabbing his heart. Oh god,
No!
my diabetes!
No, not the stroke!
Oh god!
He's having a heart
Sora-
attack.
Sora looks at Riku. Riku, what's happening? The darkness is flowing out. No, Riku, not again. You have to stop eating this dark pancakes covered in chocolate. You must control yourself. Don't give into the darkness. Remember what Angel
Don't
told
become
you.
Dark Sonic.
I can't give in. Riku breathes real hard, trying to hold back his own power. Now's my chance. Akiza swings back the Nishijin sword and runs towards Riku. Riku, look out! As Riku tries to pick up the Fenrir blade but feels his heart ache from the darkness. Akiza jumps up in the air, aiming the Nishijin sword at Riku. Sora gets up and runs towards Riku. Right before Akiza hits Riku, Sora jumps in the air and kicks Akiza in the guts. Sora turns the ultimate blade backwards and uppercuts Akiza backwards. Akiza flies backwards. Crashing into the castle gate in a bit of shock. A sharp piece of metal breaks off the gate and heads downwards towards Akiza. Damn you, Sora. You're lucky I didn't see you. Still not aware of the metal piece. Akiza looks up. What the heck is that? The metal piece comes down, piercing through Akiza's heart, killing her instantly. Sora turns around.
Oh look, I've been impaled.
Hey
Sorry.
guys, what chapter was Akiza introduced in? Was that
Last chapter.
Last chapter.
If
Hey,
we want to be,
remember-
if we want to be accurate, it's actually 2 chapters ago.
Remember
Yeah,
when
so-
Akiza was like, hey, Sora and Riku seem easy, and those like, don't underestimate them. And she was killed by a gate.
Don't underestimate the powerful part of our alliance, a giant metal piece.
I think my favorite part was when Akiza tried to attack Riku and was surprised when Sora stopped her from attacking Riku.
It's gonna be Riku's gonna turn into an angry dark Riku instead of the happy blue Riku.
Yeah, the happy Dark Riku.
That was a Sonic High School reference if you didn't pick up on it.
Sora turns around. Riku, are you alright? Yeah, I think so. I could feel the darkness still spreading through my heart. Maybe you should stop fighting for a while. No, I can't. I must control it. He's still there deep inside my heart. I can feel him. Alright, just don't let him win. Don't give up, Riku. Sergio, do you want to read the last 3 lines of dialogue? not dialogue.
Yeah, this
just
doesn't
text.
feel this. I like getting to the end. I was gonna ask you if chapter 15 is after this because it kind of feels like there should be more, but there's not. I'm assuming.
There's
Yeah,
not.
no.
Yeah, I will try my best. Riku puts the blades on his belt and stands up. Well, Sora, looks like we can go in now. Yes, let's go then. Right behind you, Riku. And that is the end of Chain of Memories, chapter 14. Thoughts, comments,
Wonderful.
concerns?
My favorite
Uh,
character died. I'm so sad.
I know.
Ouch.
Who could have seen this coming? I can't.
Akiza.
I'm just
can't
gonna warn
Subverted
you
my
guys.
expectations by not having Riku die.
Yeah, I'm just gonna warn you guys that there's a lot more really brutal deaths of the organization members coming up. Everybody in the organization just is mercilessly dispatched.
Aren't these supposed to be our main villains?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I know this is 2 books in one, and like two, like the first book is like two. Let's say it's 225 pages. We're not even at page 100 yet.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, some crazy shit happens before page 100. We do
Where's
see.
the sex scene?
I think that's not until part 2.
That's essential.
No. There is a sex scene
I knew it.
before part 2. Before part 2, there is a sex scene. Let's see. It is with Angel. God bless her.
Oh man, she's getting some. Is she getting Soren?
I'm pretty sure it is with Sora, yeah. I can't remember where it was, though. Yeah, whatever. We'll get to it.
Oh boy, this book is a I feel like for whatever reason this chunk was a little more like easier to read. It was a little bit more legible. It
was more
wasn't
legible.
a bunch of like incoherent nonsense.
It was really funny.
I think it was. I think my favorite part was when they immediately introduced 2 characters who seemingly have backstory, and they're immediately killed.
To Michael Freney's credit, when a chapter is over, a chapter has told a story. It doesn't matter what story it got to tell, but it did tell something, and it ended at that point. Whether or not it should have is an entirely different conversation. But next time, Chapter 15, The Return of Julissa. And Chapter 16, Sora and Riku versus Kai number 4.
Oh boy.
Number 4.
Yeah, number 4.
Who
Kai
is
gets
the
to be
other
number
3?
4.
I think the Kai that we know is Kai number 1.
Kai Prime. I need
Alright.
to, like, man, I'm over the moon with this. I am so happy that we've been able to enjoy this beautiful fanfic. I'm sorry, novelization. I'm very excited for the next character to be introduced and then immediately killed off as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm. I want to know how this book ends. I'm like legitimately curious about what this all is built, what all this is leading to, because this is a pretty simple stock story of, okay, kid, you've trained enough, go beat up bad guy. Like, what is the bad guy's plan here? Where is Shadow? Does Shadow not working with the organization? It doesn't seem like it. Because he beat
No,
up Riku.
he is not working with them. Let's see. Oh, damn, somebody gets cut in half.
Damn. Damn. Well, I am currently trying to make it so I can get my the account, you know, the affiliate account back up, so I can actually check and see stuff. But I will keep it there for now. So, we'll see. We will see. I might have to actually make a whole new fucking account and go retroactively change all of the links. So we'll have to see about that.
Okay, I found the Sora and Angel scene.
Oh
What's
boy.
happening?
I'm not telling you, but it comes sooner than you think.
Oh no. Better be chapter 69.
Let's see. I'm curious. Does chapter 69 have a sex scene in it? Let's see.
If it doesn't, I'm gonna be disappointed. We're making this real wrap up last a long time.
Yeah, let's see. So there's that. Chapter 69. Jaden has no will to live anymore.
Is that the title?
Me neither.
Yeah. There is a sex scene in chapter 69. Nice.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Michael
hell,
Freney is
Mike
based.
Freney is based.
Okay, I think that's enough for this episode of Chain of Mems. Affiliate link is in the description if you want to buy the first book. Please make sure that you not only support the podcast, but support Mr. Freney so he can continue delivering us some free content. Well, I guess not free, $20 content.
So we can deliver you free content based on his paid content.
And I'm sure he can have pizza, not free pizzas, but pizzas delivered straight to his door.
That'd be really great. Yeah, so thank you for watching, or listening, I guess. We'll see you guys next time.